Hello everyone, this is Abhashri, studying in 8th semester EC of Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering, Bangalore. Today's topic is Bluetooth mesh analysis issue and challenges. Contents are introduction, history, objective, methodology, block diagram, issues, result, application, conclusions, and references. Introduction. Nowadays, there are many wireless communication technologies that can be used for the IoT application in domestic, urban, and industrial ways. As for example, Zigbee, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth Low Energy. Bluetooth Low Energy widely used short-range technology, which had gained a relevant position inside the IoT because of its simplicity, low power consumption, and cost. This has enabled the development of a wide range of new services and applications in sectors such as healthcare, home automation, and any other. Compared to other mesh protocol, Bluetooth uses a flooding method protocol. Other like Zigbee, Wi-Fi, they are using routing techniques. Routing is robust and consume little energy. In the other hand, advantage of flooding are its simplicity, redundancy, and it does not require computing routing tables. The managed flooding option considered by Bluetooth Low Energy improves basic flooding operation by adding some optimization. As for examples are time to live TTL stamps, messages, heartbeat messages, and friends notes in the future. Coming to the history, the development of short-link radio technology, later named Bluetooth, was initiated in 1989. Bluetooth is a short-range wireless technology standard that is used for exchanging data between fixed and mobile services over short distance and building a personal area network. Bluetooth operates at frequencies between 2.402 and 2.480 GHz, including guard bands 2 MHz wide at bottom end and 3.5 MHz wide at top. Objectives of Bluetooth. To understanding the basic principle of concern behind Bluetooth mesh. To evaluate the performance of Bluetooth mesh in terms of factors such as network, reliability, latency, and power consumption. To assessing the security and privacy implementation of Bluetooth mesh. Here are the Bluetooth layered architectures. Here you can see the Bluetooth mesh nodes type and topologies. This node A is a proxy node which directly connects to the device. Here you can see relay nodes also, friends nodes also, Bluetooth no energy nodes also. These are the layered architecture of Bluetooth used to transport the data, to receive and transmit the data from source to destination. These layers used in Bluetooth mesh. These are the scanning process of Bluetooth. Layers of the Bluetooth model layer concern the implementation of nodes and implementation of basic functionality of the nodes, like behavioral states, messages, and so on. Foundation model layer, it is responsible for the state of the message. In Bluetooth mesh, access layer, it controls the application data, encryption and description performed in the upper transport layer. The upper transport layer encrypt and decrypt the data which is get from PDU. PDU means protocol data unit. Coming to our methodology, Bluetooth mesh network was designed with security as one of the main priorities. All the Bluetooth messages are encrypted. Data is transmitting in sequence using at least one of three advertising channels. In this, it will first define all the relevant procedures and parameters, which is affected the delivering data process across the mesh network. The data transport capacity is limited by the advertising packet size. Block diagram. Here you can see in flowchart or wait for the advertising events. After getting the advertising event, go to packet demodulation. After the CRC. CRC nothing but cyclic redundance channel. It means checksum, error checking. After that, it will go to PHY PDU processing. PDU means protocol data unit processing. After that, it will check whether it connections is mesh or single. Mesh means one to many or one to one. So it will check. After that, network PDU processing, valid PDU, data protocol, my address, relay processing. Relay processing means data transmitting and receiving in the entire mesh network. After that, subscribe address. Subscribe address means log the address key. Okay, here we have to go. Here you can see packet demodulation, what are all the steps including packet demodulation, packet detection, synchronization, bit decision, de-whitening, and PHY PDU processing, what and all the steps it uses, or network PDU processing, what and all the steps it uses. To avoid unnecessary transmission, the nodes maintain the caches out of the least receiving message. The Bluetooth mesh specification do not provide a specific value for the cache. The flooding efficiency, in addition of timing gaps, link to a delay processing algorithm. A low value for the cache dense network makes the flooding algorithm ineffective. The next step to determine if the message belongs to the same network as a node by checking its NID and netmake. NID means calculate provision, number of nodes connected to in Bluetooth mesh that can be calculated by NID. If the message is not present in the cache, then the message should be added to the cache and it processing should be continued. But if it is in the cache, it should be automatically discarded. Next step is the DHD address is unicast address one of the element in the nodes that message should not be delayed and directly passes to the upper layer. Here Bluetooth link layer advertising data packets diagram. Here you can see Bluetooth layers, how many bits they are holding, address SS address holding 4 bits, header is 2 bits, SRC source element address, destination element address, next data layer address, and mix. Finally, the DHT address is checked again to see whether it matches one of the subscribed address of the node or not. If not, the process is terminated and the node should wait for the reception of the next advertising event. The transmission of the message should be scheduled by the lowest layer as soon as possible. This should be the first group of 3 Bluetooth bars representing a 3 advertising channel. Here, Bluetooth acknowledged message. In diagram, you can see nodes 1, node 2. How it gonna acknowledge the message? For in nodes 1, is first it will generate the message. That blue line generate the message. After that, packet transmission layer will come. Packet receptions. When it come to nodes 2, the first node second response events response whether the packet is received or not at node 2. And yellow line it generate the message of status. After that, go to the source destination. When the receiver gets a message required acknowledgement, it usually reply back with a status message. When the packet is received and processed at node 2, a new event is responding generated. Okay, here are the issues of Bluetooth mesh. What are all the issues faced while connecting Bluetooth with a mesh network? Bluetooth mesh specification has achieved a simple and functional implementation. However, as is how named prevision section, it has several issues that limit its performance. Self-optimize. Parameters such as network transist, public, and step time to leave need to be correctly tuned. Thus, each network development may require annual and individual configuration of each of the devices. Soft combining. The managed flooding protocol allows the nodes to receive multiple copies of the original packet. Bluetooth 5. At the first version of Bluetooth mesh it uses non-connectable and non-scannable advertising packets. This type of packet entails a limitation in the amount of information that can be sent. Angle of arrivals. What is the angle of arrival? It uses single antenna. For transmission data in a mesh, at least we have to use 2 antennas. It uses single antenna that cause the delay of messages. Energy consumption. The mesh Bluetooth standard contemplates that uses low power consumption. The functionality is reserved for applications with immediate information, periodically, and data delay. The results. This technology aims to analyze the performance of Bluetooth mesh network using easily accessible hardware and software tools. The result that were offered meaningful insight into the relatability of new technology using more dedicated tools could have helped towards a more precious analysis. BLE mesh is a promising technology that has much to offer, and the authors of this paper encourage the further development and users. Here are the pictures of the result. How it gonna connect? You can see the yellow one. They are the relay nodes which act as a transmission and receiver for the Bluetooth mesh channel. These are all the low power nodes which uses French nodes to be in the mesh channel. This is the proxy node that directly connected to the Bluetooth device. Applications of Bluetooth. Smart building. The concept of smart building encompasses features such as energy efficiency, building automation, smart lighting. Application for wireless smart lighting can include various indoor and outdoor settings, monitoring, smart parking. These are applications. Conclusion. The parameter of configuration to the network are so wide that optimize them can be a brain teaser. Even some of them are not fully specialized in the installation. Bluetooth mesh network is a self-optimized, self-combining that uses different barrier, that application of angle arrival and angle of departure, etc. We have placed the focus of energy consumption because in Bluetooth mesh barely loses some of its own energy objectives. Yeah, the reference uh, papers I use for this topic. Thank you.